What happens when a rising power challenges the reigning champion? In the vast, restless waters of the Pacific, two giants stand ready to redefine naval supremacy. China's Fujian Carrier, a bold new contender, stares down the U.S. Ford-class carriers, the undisputed titans of the sea. At the heart of this clash lies a single question. Can a revolutionary technology, EMALS, shift the balance of power? Are we witnessing the dawn of a new naval era, or is this just another chapter in America's maritime dominance? Today, we unravel the stakes, the tech, and the global impact of this epic showdown. Buckle up. We're diving into the world of aircraft carriers, where innovation meets geopolitics, and the future hangs in the balance. Aircraft carriers are more than just ships. They're floating fortresses capable of projecting military might across oceans. These massive vessels carry, launch, and recover aircraft, turning the sea into a launch pad for air power. In today's world, they're symbols of strength, tools of diplomacy, and decisive weapons in conflict. No Navy commands respect without them. The story of carriers begins in World War II, when ships like the USS Enterprise proved that air power could sink battleships and win wars. Back then, carriers used simple piston-driven catapults. Over the decades, steam catapults replaced pistons, boosting launch efficiency. Now, we're in the age of electromagnetic systems, EMALS, a leap that promises to reshape naval aviation. Each step forward has made carriers faster, stronger, and more lethal. Today's carriers are engineering marvels. They stretch over 1,000 feet, house dozens of aircraft, and operate for months without resupply. Nuclear-powered carriers, like the U.S. designs, run for decades without refueling. Conventional ones, like China's, rely on fuel but still pack a punch. Their air wings, fighters, bombers, drones, strike targets hundreds of miles away. It's this blend of size, tech, and firepower that sets the stage for our two contenders. Enter the Fujian, China's Type 003 carrier, launched in 2022. This isn't just another ship, it's a declaration. At 316 meters long and 80,000 tons, it's the most advanced carrier China has ever built. For a nation once focused on coastal defense, the Fujian signals a shift. China wants to dominate the open sea. It's a bold step toward rivaling the world's top naval powers. The Fujian's design is sleek and modern. Its flat-top deck supports around 60 aircraft, including J-15 fighters and helicopters. Powered by conventional steam turbines, it can't match nuclear endurance, but it still boasts impressive range, thousands of nautical miles. Its radar and missile defenses are cutting-edge, tailored to counter threats in the volatile Asia-Pacific. Yet one feature steals the spotlight: EMALS. EMALS, Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, is the Fujian's crown jewel. Unlike old steam catapults, EMALS uses magnetic fields to fling planes off the deck. Think of it like upgrading from a slingshot to a railgun. It's smoother, faster, and more precise, launching everything from light drones to heavy jets. For China, adopting EMALS is a leap forward, proving it can master tech once exclusive to the U.S. The Fujian story is one of ambition. Designed in the sexed up in the 2000s and 10s, it hit the water for trials in 2022. Naval expert H.I. Sutton notes, the Fujian represents a significant milestone in China's naval modernization. Its rapid development, from concept to launch in under a decade, shows China's industrial might and determination, but it's still untested in combat. Can it deliver on its promise? Now, meet the champion, the U.S. Ford-class carriers. The lead ship, USS Gerald R. Ford, joined the fleet in 2017, embodying decades of American naval expertise. At 333 meters and over 100,000 tons, these behemoths are the largest warships ever built. They're not just ships, they're floating cities designed to dominate for the next 50 years. The Ford class bristles with innovation. Its two nuclear reactors deliver unlimited range. No refueling stops needed. Advanced radar tracks threats from miles away, while the Electromagnetic Aircraft Recovery System, EARS, snags landing planes with precision. And yes, it has EMALS too, perfected after years of testing. This tech suite makes Ford a fortress at sea. Numbers tell the tale. The Ford carries over 75 aircraft, more than any rival. Its flight deck spans 4.5 acres, launching planes at a blistering pace. Nuclear power keeps it deployed for months, even years, without pause. According to the U.S. Navy, it can sustain 160 sorties per day in combat. That's raw, unmatched power. The Ford class isn't a one-off. 4 ships are planned, with more possible. Costing $13 billion each, they're pricey, but packed with value. The Ford class ensures America's naval edge into the 21st century, says Admiral John Richardson, former Chief of Naval Operations. It's a long-term bet on dominance, and it's already paying off. EMALS is the star of this showdown. It's a system that uses electromagnetic energy to hurl planes into the sky. No steam, no pistons, just pure, controlled power. It's like a high-tech roller coaster, accelerating aircraft from 0 to 165 miles per hour in seconds. Both Fujian and Ford rely on it, but its impact goes beyond speed. Why does EMALS matter? Efficiency, flexibility, durability. It uses less energy than steam, so carriers can launch more planes, faster, crucial in battle. It handles a wider range of aircraft, from nimble drones to bulky bombers. Plus, it's gentler on planes, cutting maintenance costs. Naval analyst Eric Wertheim calls it a revolution in carrier ops. But EMALS isn't perfect. Early tests on the Ford showed glitches, power surges, delays. It took years and billions to stabilize. China's version is newer, less proven. Can they avoid the same pitfalls? Both nations are betting big, but mastering EMALS is a high-stakes gamble with no room for error. In a fight, aircraft win wars. The Ford's 75-plus planes outnumber the Fujian's 60. That's more fighters, more bombers, more options. The Ford's F-35C stealth jets outclass China's J-15s in tech and stealth. Numbers and quality give the U.S. a clear lead here. Endurance is king at sea. The Ford's nuclear reactors run for 20 years without refueling, limitless range, endless missions. The Fujian's steam turbines need fuel stops, capping their reach. In a prolonged conflict, the Ford can outlast and outmaneuver its rival. Both carriers pack defenses, missiles, radar, countermeasures. The Ford's edge lies in experience. 80 years of carrier warfare honed its systems. The Fujians are modern but untested. Stealth-wise, neither hides easily. Size betrays them. But the Ford's tech slightly muffles its signature. It's a tight race with the U.S. ahead by a nose. The Fujian isn't just metal. It's a message. The Asia-Pacific, from Taiwan to the South China Sea, is tense. China's carrier could patrol trade routes or pressure neighbors. The Fujian shifts the regional power balance, says Dr. Ashley Townsend, a security expert. The U.S. won't sit idle. Expect more ships, more drills. Carriers guard the world's lifelines. The Fujian could secure China's trade or disrupt it for others. The Ford protects global shipping, from oil to iPhones. A clash here risks economic chaos. 80% of trade sails the seas. Neither side wants war, but both are preparing for it. The U.S. isn't blinking. Joint exercises with Japan, Australia, and India flex muscle. New bases, like Singapore's, extend reach. The Ford class anchors this strategy, a deterrent to China's rise. It's a chess game. Fujian moves, Ford counters, and the board's still in play. So, who wins? The Fujian is a giant leap for China. EMALS, size, and ambition. But the Ford class has the edge. More planes, nuclear power, battle-tested systems. China's closing the gap fast, but the U.S. holds the crown. For now. This isn't a knockout. It's a marathon. The race is heating up. Tomorrow's carriers might wield AI, drones, even lasers. China's learning. America's innovating. The seas will tell the tale. One thing's clear. Naval power isn't fading. It's evolving. What's your take? Can the Fujian topple the Ford, or is the U.S. untouchable? Drop your thoughts below. We read every one. Love this deep dive? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for more hard-hitting breakdowns. Let's keep the debate alive.